Imagine a moonlit night in the windswept foothills of the Himalayas. You would see animals that have adapted to live in this rocky, hilly terrain, like the Himalayan tar on the left. The shore-footed tar has special hooves for gripping smooth, slippery rocks. Compare its thick, curved horns with the wavy horns on the animal to the right of the tram. This is the baral, or Himalayan blue sheep. The male has a blue-gray coat that provides camouflage on the bare, rocky hills.
Next on the right, we'll pass the king of all mountain goats, the makor. Adult male makors have gorgeous spiral-shaped horns. Sadly, that beauty comes with a price. Makors are endangered because poachers kill so many for the ornamental value of their horns and for meat.
Once again, the males have impressive curved horns. They may be beautiful, but the demand for animal parts like these pushes many species towards extinction. Remember, you buy, they die.
From the Rocky Hills, we've gone to the Marshlands. Here you'll see a flock of orange-pink greater flamingos, the tallest flamingo species. They can grow to a height of 5 feet or 1.5 meters.
Have you wondered why flamingos balance on one leg? It's because they spend hours in the water, and lifting one leg helps to conserve body heat. You might not see the...
We are about to enter our first free-range environment, as there are multiple points on the male's antlers. These formidable weapons are used to fend off competing males during the mating season and are shed once a year. You might also notice some spotted deer. They are the excess deer, or chitta. When alarmed, they produce a loud barking call.
Seen an Asian lion as close as we hope you will tonight. They are the rarest of the rare. In the next clearing, you might see a small pride of Asian lions feeding.
Female lions in the wild do the hunting. Then they wait impatiently for leftovers while the male eats his fill. If the pride has already eaten, they may be lounging or sleeping. Lions sleep up to 20 hours a day.
Asian lions used to live all over India and the Middle East, but their natural habitat has disappeared. The few that remain in the wild today can be found in the wildlife preserve in the Gir Forest of India. At the most, there are only about 300 wild Asian lions left in the world.
A few hundred more live in protected environments around the world, like this one. Night Safari is proud of its success in breeding Asian lions, a program that contributes to conserving this highly endangered species. We're approaching the East Lodge tram station, where you'll see the sloth bear on the other side of the road. This tram will not stop here, but we may pause while the tram ahead of us is stopped. For your safety, please do not disembark here. Thank you.
There's something here, isn't it?
As night falls on the Indian subcontinent, go into the forest and open your ears. You might hear a sloth bear looking for food. Sloth bears are noisy eaters that suck ants and termites out of insect mounds. Follow the sound and look for a bear with a shaggy black coat and a white U shape on its chest. Sloth bears are not related to sloths. Europeans named this animal because it has long, curved claws and can hang upside down from branches like a tree sloth. Spotted hyenas scavenge for food, but they're also skilled hunters with superior night vision and hearing. They can run fast for long distances, so antelopes and other prey have to be in peak condition to escape. Hyenas on the hunt work together to isolate one slow runner from the herd, often one that's old and sick. They have highly acidic digestive fluids, which enable them to eat the whole animal, horns, bones, teeth, and all. Below us on the left, you'll see African Cape buffaloes grazing in the cool night air. These massive animals have intense loyalty to the herd. Working together, they can kill a lion. When it's time to find more grass to eat, each buffalo faces in the direction it wants to go. Whichever way the majority chooses, the rest of the herd will follow.
The nine hippopotamuses on the left may look funny and cute from a distance, but they're extremely dangerous, with teeth that can bite a boat in half. Hippos spend hours underwater to keep their skin moist. Their eyes, ears, and nostrils are on top of their heads, so they can see, hear, and breathe with most of their bodies submerged.
Mommy, there. There's a hippo.
No night safari tour is complete without a walk through the forest on the well-marked, easy-to-follow trams. At the end of your tram ride, you'll find the wallaby and fishing cat trails.
You'll see a pair of rare white lions from South Africa. They're named Sipho and Mandisa, the Swahili words for gift and sweet. White lions aren't pure white, but rather light yellow. They're not albinos, but leucistic, a genetic condition that reduces the pigmentation of their skin and fur.
The lion is the national animal of Singapore. You will see images of lions everywhere, including a merlion with a lion's head and the body of a fish. A legend tells of Prince Nila Utama, who named this city Singapura, or Lion City, because he saw a lion when he first landed on the island.
There's just one problem with that story. Lions aren't native to Singapore.
True. Maybe the prince saw a strange, unknown animal and assumed it was a lion. What he really saw remains a tantalizing mystery.
Himalayan tapir lives in a free-range environment, so you might see one on either side of the road. This Southeast Asian native looks like a pig with an elephant's trunk, but it's a closer relative of rhinos and horses. The tapir's flexible trunk helps it to sniff out shoots and leaves and guides them into its mouth.
Tapirs are solitary creatures that communicate by whistling. Their black bodies have a white saddle around the midsection. These markings don't just look fashionable. They act as camouflage in the shadows of the rainforest.
Look on the right for a pack of red dogs. They're also called Asian wild dogs, and sometimes whistling hunters, because they communicate using whistling sounds when they can't see each other. A dole pack can include up to 20 individuals in a tight-knit group with a strong hierarchy. The entire pack works cooperatively to hunt deer and wild boar.
What is that? Is that red roof?
Next to the doles lives a sounder or herd of bearded pigs. The bearded pig gets its name from the whiskers growing on the sides of its face and across the bridge of its nose. Both sexes have this beard, including piglets. These are the slimmest wild pigs, with long tapered noses that they use to root for shoots and worms.
Peer through the bushes ahead to your left. In the distance, you may see Asian elephants, an animal revered throughout Asia. Nevertheless, elephants are struggling to survive in the wild.
Female elephants and their young live together in a herd led by the largest, oldest female, called the matriarch. The herd in night safari includes Sri Nandon, who gave birth to Neha, a baby female in May 2016. The first elephant born in Singapore in several... When young male elephants reach puberty, the herd drives them away to live the rest of their lives on their own. The solitary bull elephant on the right was born and raised here at the night safari. His name is Sangwira, a term that means warrior in the Malay language. Did you know that the elephant's trunk has more muscles than the human body? It's agile enough to pluck a blade of grass and strong enough to uproot a tree.
Ahead on the right, you'll see Chawang, the mighty symbol of night safari. Chawang was rescued as an orphan near the Chawang River, which inspired his name. His offspring include both Sangwira as well as his newest daughter Neha.
Elephants must catch the end, right? Really? Elephants catch the end. And tiny. Oh, Dr. Bye. Oh, friend. My girl. Dr. Basang. My good friend. Bye-bye. Nice adventure. Also dark. Also dusty. It's for monkey.
The sambar deer in this free-range habitat may be grazing on either side of the road. These large and peaceful deer can make a surprisingly loud noise when they sense danger. I've seen wild sambar deer in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and China. They once inhabited huge portions of Asia, but hunting and habitat destruction have reduced the population drastically. The Himalayan tigers that once preyed on sambar deer began hunting cow and other livestock. This brought the tigers into closer contact with humans, who naturally took action to protect themselves. This is one of the reasons the Himalayan tiger has become critically endangered. This sad story demonstrates an important truth. Losing just one species has consequences that ripple through entire ecosystems.
Look to the right of the tram. You might see an Asiatic black bear, which is indeed jet black.
They're black bear. It's a long paddle.
I have seen Malayan tigers, Asian elephants, even the Himalayan markhor in the wild. Tonight, I hope you've experienced the same sense of discovery I felt. You entered the world of nature. All of us inhabit that world, but humans often forget. Sometimes I wonder how many more generations will be able to see animals like the ones you've seen tonight, living in the wild. To find out how you can assist in wildlife conservation efforts, please visit the Night Safari website.
Ladies and gentlemen, our journey is at an end. Please wait until the tram comes to a complete stop, then exit the vehicle. Remember to take all your belongings with you. Good night, and thank you for visiting the Night Safari.